see how much my plates were at, honestly.
You see the rain? It's lube.
It's true.
There's one left.
Yeah.
He probably is, I'll be
I
honest
just
with you.
reviewed it. He's alive.
Right before
Bro, if he makes it out, we should immediately
people.
promote his ass.
We should immediately start cranking him.
Cranking 90? That's crazy.
That's a fact, bro. Oh, he's gone.
Quick, get the ritual, now!
Crank him. Crank his ass.
even do
So,
it.
uh,
This man into oblivion.
We got room for
This
one more.
man stood
bro,
tall
we
against
need
all
Raider story
adversity.
time on this debrief.
Tanks are BTR.
You're never getting out of there.
Yeah, that
I
wonder what
saw
the lag
one.
was so
I didn't
hard.
identify the other one, but I
No, we
saw
definitely
one.
found out why.
We gotta get Raider a Medal of Honor.
Yeah, I swear to God.
His own survivor shit.
Hey, did
Just
you
to wear the
change your
black ones,
fucking underwear
guys.
before you came back?
None of us have anything for tanks.
Y'all are wearing underwear?
Pause.
I'm wearing tongs, baby.
It's time, gentlemen. Get ready.
For whoever that is rolling deep out there.
Are we still going with the plan or now we can see?
Yeah.
We wanking them off? We wank him.
We
After that.
Or
After
wanking
the
a cricket.
sacrifice.
No,
No
when we wake
sprinting.
someone
We
else
gotta
up already.
slowly wank our way to him.
Yes, we must.
I don't have a knife, but I have this trusty shovel I can use.
Fucking shovel?
Shovel's crazy.
This will have to do.
Steven
We have a
sees a
sacrifice,
spade.
Lawson.
He's a spade.
Lawson, the sacrifice is ready.
I was hoping Al was gonna say yes. You do have reinforcements. The jets are gonna come through.
Oh, that would have
plow
been
everything to
beautiful.
shit.
That would have been beautiful.
That would have been
Like
sick as
fucking
hell.
die the second time.
No reinforcement, nothing.
That would
No,
kill about half of them.
Just
Two guys chilling in a room with Hodges.
There was no way out.
I would find a way out. Where is this goddamn owl? I keep on hearing.
our sacrifice to you.
Fonzie.
Oh well, we sacrifice this Fonzie to you.
Or just
We sacrifice him, and we offer cranks.
He just
Oh,
told us
As
Al
apology,
Al just
we must
almost
crank.
all of us.
We must crank.
Crank last
We must crank the being of God.
Someone
Crank
touch
the
Watson
man.
a little bit. Crank him as well.
So-
pardon me, I'm
The
cranking
cranking
you
is
right
done.
to the man.
The cranking is completed.
It is done. It's done.
My bidding is done.
Fonzie woke up.
All right. So a few things. Sites. There was a reason we run the 230 and 231. We're gonna run the, what is it, Heel? R70.
A-firm.
Then that's what you could expect from the AI.
Hey,
Essentially, it evens it out. So their marksmanship goes up as yours goes up. Now, if we have one or two, that's different. But I think we had at least four. And that's just me keeping track today without 30 plus people on the server. So, again, part of the campaign, those sites will come. But if we want them now, then we'll just up the ante when it comes to the Pakistan military, so it kind of evens out. But again, essentially, it's a marksman's class with that scope. But I'm always down to hear reviews, suggestions, disagreements.
The only reason I had this site was because the hybrid, the 30 and the 31, I was not able to like actually look down the 4 times. So I tried keybinds, I tried just about everything, you know, all the suggestions in the chat, and the RCO is, you know, just current military issue, and that was the one I was using is the M7 RCO, the 4x32.
Right.
But that was the reason behind it. I wasn't trying to, you know, do anything. It was
No,
just,
I heard you. Yeah, no, I heard you. I heard you back at MOB trying to ask for help and then post in there. So yeah, I don't know if it's a keybind thing. I don't know. I don't know if.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Go
You
ahead.
know how it works? You hold Alt and you scroll.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very complicated.
Unless you change it to a keybind, I don't know.
Mhm.
To aim down sights with the 230 and 231, you got to do all that.
No, you aim down sights, and to magnify it, you hold Alt and you just scroll forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I don't know. He sounded like he was trying everything and it didn't work.
Interesting.
So maybe try that. I don't know if he did or not. But yeah, essentially it's in the CRX Infusion AI mod, where I think in the past they were 0.20 based on their aim modifier, negative 0.20. It goes from 0 and then you could go all the way up to 5. So they're basically can't shoot with the shit. And then if you go negative, CRX says challenge, go to -2. That's what they were at. And I think it gave you guys a pretty good challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you guys also weren't expecting it. So
Yeah, definitely got the green weenie for sure.
Oh, Uh, 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 I will say it was fun though.
I did have a good time.
It
It
was.
was a challenge, yeah.
Right.
I felt like Helen Keller with an M4. Like, I couldn't see shit. Just shooting at whatever made noise, dude.
Bro, part was that rain. That rain was really fucking.
Right. Yeah. It changes the visibility somewhat, right?
Yeah, I couldn't see shit.
Yeah, you can't
Does it
like
affect
lay
the
down and
AI's
see very far
visibility?
because the rain's just kicking up.
And then they wear those all green drabs or garbs, so overall I think I got what I wanted out of it, just to see was it really as challenging as some of the mods say on that one if you mess with the settings. As I said in the past, I think the lowest I went is minus 0.20, so not even to 1. And this one I ramped it up to -2.
I think you put it best. We were basically fighting Habib Kyle out there.
That's putting it politely.
Right. Some of the movements were pretty good though. At that first go round, the first objective, and then you guys did kind of get pinned in that warehouse again, and then similar to the second phase, you guys got pinned on that hill. And then, of course, the final 3 or 4 got pinned in the house. And then you could just mess with the settings of the AI a little bit. Like I think I put them on defensive for this one. And before they were kind of just autonomous the last couple missions. So, and that's again another thing why we're here in Takistan. Just mess with the settings as we figure out how capable we are, our manpower, strength in numbers, and then our resources, our firepower, and then just being able to balance it out where it gives us somewhat of a challenge. Because you guys basically have been going in the last couple ops 0 casualties. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think you guys are better than that, and you could use a little challenge. Where you feel like every shot counts. Otherwise, because if that AI is taking one, they're going to hit you. At least hit your plates. But Alpha.
Tripping. Come up here too. Great movement and great time to learn a little formation, ins and outs with some stuff. You guys adjusted accordingly. We had some times when we got pinned down, but you guys made the best of it, out of the worst situation. Even with me going down and, a lot of us going down, you guys held it down, secured the supplies still, and got back, and we rejoined as QRF, and, well, everyone knows what happened from there. We had our pants pulled down around our ankles in a public restroom, and it was just not a good time. And, but from that, we did our best. We were outgunned, outnumbered, but we still wanted to continue on with the mission, so the tenacity was there, and good communication all around. But shout out to Trippin', whenever I got smoked right in my fucking teeth, he picked up the slack and, continued on with the mission, able to execute it, coordinate with you guys, get you moving, get you effective and lethal again in the fight. So shout out to him, and Trippin', if you have anything, go ahead and tell the boys, but thank you.
First off, I just want to say thank you, Hugh, for giving me the opportunity. I know I had kind of a dyslexic moment with the coordinates there. Big shout out to Melvin for getting me straight on that. Rat, also, great job on keeping up with anything that I missed. You were right on top of it. Much appreciated. Everyone else in the Alpha, y'all did awesome. If I needed something, or if I called something, y'all were on top of it. And again, thanks you for the opportunity. If I get an opportunity again, I'll make sure I do better the next time. That's all for me.
Good job, Trip. Bravo.
Yeah, bravo. I think we did pretty good tonight. One thing noticed was spacing. We got to work on that for sure. But everybody moved well. They listened well on the radio. Thank you guys for that. We were definitely to work with.
You're hot micing, Taffy. You're hot micing.
Trying to learn this role a little bit, so I'm definitely open for suggestions. I need to work on radio some. But yeah, I think you guys did great. And, yeah, very open to hear anybody that wants to talk about.
I think that was it, right? Because we pretty much started with 13 packs heal, right, Fonzie? 13 packs, 14 to start the mission.
Something like that.
FTOs, anything?
Just shout out to the squad leaders. You guys did a good job. I was like first one dead each objective, so I didn't really see much.
And anyone from the platoon or company? Open forum.
Yeah, I think Trip did a really good job. I think he said it was his first TL, and then he had to take over his squad. He did really good.
Job, Trip. Anyone else?
I'll second on that with the Trip. And in my whole Bravo squad, awesome guys. You guys did awesome. We survived as best we could on the hill and everything. So.
Yeah, congratulations on the pride flag when we came down the hill. Y'all coordinated those smokes perfect.
Shout out to the 7 of us that made it back from the supply run.
So true.
Good job, good job. Anyone else?
Yeah, shout out to Killer. He did pretty damn good tonight. Good work, sir.
Thanks, brother. Much appreciated.
Anyone
Was
else?
that his first op where we all died?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, despite all the bad things, I think we did some good things as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we should look into maybe getting into more of a better position before we come into contact with enemies. I think that's what messed up the whole op from the beginning, is that they were aware of us, so they picked us all off before we could even get into a good position. Like by the houses when we flanked to like the southwest through the smoke, I think we did a good job there. If we could have moved up a little further into town, I think we could have been, clearing it up little by little. But by the time we got there was only like 4 of us because the whole team had already got picked off. And on the other side, Bravo as well. And then another topic is I don't think any of us took a law today, which pretty much left us outgunned, I'm sorry. And we weren't prepared for those tanks at all. We didn't have anything to match them.
I believe Alpha had 2 laws, but we got fucked on that hill, so.
Yeah, and Bravo, I don't think we had any.
I don't think we were expecting tanks.
Right, so maybe just prepare for the unexpected, because we don't really know what we're going to be facing, and I think we didn't think about that. I don't think anybody was expecting a tank, let alone like 2. So, but despite that, I think we did some good things. Got to work on a few details.
Do we know what happened to the HVT?
Oh, he's celebrating right now. I think he's parading through the streets over there at Moldos on the tanks.
I heard champagne bottles popping.
Is he also having a banquet right now?
Yes.
Permission to drop a J dam on that motherfucker.
One, what's his name? Walid Haddad. So we'll be on the lookout for him. Anything else? Let's turn the heat up in here, make it sunny, and run it back.
I gotta say, Al, that was a really fantastic job. It was real. It was a real challenge.
Well, you guys, I think you guys are challenging me though, right? So I gotta keep, as you guys up your game, I gotta up mine as well and turn up the heat a little bit to get, you guys have some sort of a challenge.
Yeah, well, we can't get into a comfort zone, so I think gotta amp it up.
I did mention this earlier when we were all just sitting around bullshitting. I was like, yeah, that was definitely a humbling experience.
For sure. We've gone with no casualties for ever, like one or two.
We used to just walk in and just mow everybody down and happily leave.
I mean, to be completely honest, what else can we expect? Because the last few ops, it's exactly what we've done. Is like walk in, clear it, But this time, difficulty was upped a little bit. They had some bigger armaments, and the numbers weren't there and not in our favor, and a lot of pinch points and a lot of mistakes made. But definitely I agree with you. Very fucking humbling.
As difficult as it was pretty fun still, I think.
Definitely forgot about how much the plates can do.
Yeah, right. And I think that's the beauty of some of the stuff with the mods, right? It's not, where you just have to start laying people down. Pretty much AI is already in place. You set them up strategically to defend certain areas and or patrol areas. And then with some of the mods, they're able to do their thing or not, as we've seen in the past, but it's not where GM has to just start throwing down a bunch of waves, try to get a challenge out of it, where basically you guys are running out of ammo. And that's the thing on these ops. Again, we should have an ammo bearer. I heard people talking about running 12 plus mags. Again, we should have an ammo bearer do his job. Same with the medic. When we get the medics, have them do their jobs. I heard that Ace Medical was no joke. So, and then we still had one more supply run with the 22s for the supply drop. And I think you guys are doing a pretty good job picking up supplies and ammo off fallen soldiers. So, but I'm always game on there for suggestions if 8's too few. But again, I think with ammo bearers and that resupply kit. Anything else?
One thing real quick, I think in the planning phase, we should definitely take rain into account, because being on that hill, we could not get any solid shots off because our weapons are wobbly and we can't lay down because we can't see when we're laying down. So I think just, if it's raining, find a good spot with some cover or a place where you can crouch and set your weapon on a windowsill, or a cobble wall or something like that.
Agreed.
I have a small question here, Al.
Sure.
Will the M249s ever have upgrades for sight on top?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to ask that question.
Yeah, I think there's another couple of weapons that we would like to have. But yeah, definitely a possibility. Is I don't think that mod's too much memory. Anyone else?
I just want to mention, someone had already previously stated that recon was pretty important. I think maybe we should take into account a little recon team when it comes to these type of missions, and get us better eyes down there before we start moving in.
Exactly.
It really.
Nothing else? All right, we're gonna make it sunny up in here. 100 degrees. And get ready for the next stop.
Maybe we need that PT belt mod so we can go for a run.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We need the PT belt. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Every new guy that comes in has to wear it.
5 times around the airfield.
Call those burpees, you fat fuck.
Bro, I just watched Tigerland while this shit was downloading the mod, so I'm fucking down for some PT.
I'm gonna be forced to sit through 6 hours of a David Goggins motivational montage.
Oh, the sun.
Sabo, what's up?
Hey, Lasana. I know he's cooked. I know he's cooked.
Just come in fucking with everybody.
I know he's fucking roasted.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting on this one, man. Sound like y'all had some fun.
I will say all of our families got a beautiful flag.
Yes, sir.
Twice.
Someone tapping my shoulder. That's crazy. I'm deleting stuff, assets, and I can feel it. Someone tapping me.
Are we dismissed?
Sorry, yes, you're dismissed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fonz.
It's a prank. One more prank.
That's the next stop. You know, I might just.
So, did you see the media and what I sent?
Nah, I missed it. Let me go check.
I had to respawn. Oh. What happened to him? Y'all hiding something?
I'm
I
watching
gotta
it
take
now.
my ass to bed.
Bro, it's a crazy death, I'm telling you.
You hopping off for us?
Holy, it's so
Yeah,
fucking
I gotta
bright.
be up in like 5 hours.
I know, compared to the mission.
Alright, night, Fonzie.
Yeah, have a good night.
Good night, my boy.
I'm gonna turn my monitor down.
Did you just roll down the hill, bro?
Yes.
Oh, you got shot at.
Go down the hill.
No, that was I saw that. That was legendary. You got back up though.
In today?
Not for long.
No, not for long. No, I didn't get down the hill for long. I'll be honest with you. I took 2
At
hits,
least I
saw
got to
trip.
the tree.
You know what? Yes, I got to that same tree and died. Funny enough.
The same tree I died at.
Everyone disappeared around me. It was a schizophrenia episode.
We never existed in the first place.
They start hearing the music and shit.
I'm around with you today, Rat. You were either Mr. Hugh.
I was like, Gasser, Brooker.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna stick gunner. I'm gonna stick the light gunner. I liked it. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
But that used to be my main thing back at Everon.
I gotta change the scope on this Grenadier loadout.
Yeah, highly recommended.
That shit be too far, bro. You can't see nothing.
Yeah, the scopes are really good.
Our squad lead or some shit. And turns out he's dead 10 feet away from me.
Maybe somebody by miracles out there on the mountain by himself, but no, everybody.
We all got wiped on the mountain.
Yeah, man.
We were watching on the map and we're like, yeah, he left.
I want you to know you're an amazing person.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. I made sure you guys lived as best as I could, boss. I did my best.
And then we were the last
I did my goddamn best.
Merchant. It's the way, man.
Yeah,
it's the machine.
Yes.
It's the way, man.
Yes, brother. 4 and 1, like all the time.
Oh my god.
Bro, one thing about
I'm getting so
I noticed is
emotional, but fucking cross my
they ain't
arms.
going to the house.
Oh god.
I'm gonna fall in line real quick. Let's do that.
House or upstairs.
Alright.
They were just like surrounding it.
Yeah.
I just want to say that ass is fucking massive.
That's why it's called a huge one, brother.
So many trolls on this game, man.
What's up, Taz? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm alright, man. I'm chilling.
I need wood.
That's what I hear. True.
And I'm bringing my damn law this
What's those last 3 numbers on your name for, Spindrift?
One team recon, one team kicking in doors or whatever. The case may be.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy resistance last time. Very, very heavy resistance.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Alright, we
Very
could.
heavy. Very heavy.
Go ahead,
They
set
know
it
our
up.
presence is here now.
Alright, let me get tripping.
We're all over the news. Take a state of news.
and then march east along that ridge line to the first objective, and then we can hit northeast again to. Also, we still have the F-22 resupply if we need it, but I need to know your guys.
Yeah, I think that ridge line is probably.
That was me.
Alright, perfect. So 004087. We can have a team go north, but they're going to be on a hillside the entire time. There's no peak to it. And so they're going to be mad exposed.
think we're allowed to. I think we're allowed to carry that medic pack.
So here,
Like the ammo
the same
barracks.
TL as last time, or is it different TL?
I'll grab a couple cans for killer.
Alright.
Okay.
Just one can would be good.
Deal.
Oh shit, this my ammo beer. Never mind, two cans.
Ryder, can you grab that med pack?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Have you heard
If you're
for
lonely,
Convoy Huey?
I'm gonna Have you been seeing those fucking TikToks,
Hey, hold on,
dude?
killer.
He's locked
Gang,
in, getting
gang,
another kill zone for us.
Yep.
You need to get the.
We're ready for infill whenever helos are ready.
And you can't have
Good copy.
Pull up to Discord, baby.
Just in case it gets a little hectic.
I mean, I got 2
I'm
bandies, 2 morphine.
They're all in
I got 221 as well.
Doing some
Yeah.
shit.
I got the medic kit.
KC1. Gang for KC1. Gang for Striker 1.
Striker 1 here.
Are you a pilot this op?
Yeah, I can fly these guys in where they're going, where they need to go. I just got back.
Oh, no worries. KC1.
Striker 1, LZ is at 025085. How copy? Straight out copy.
Alpha, you're green. Clear for takeoff.
Roger, I saw it. Alpha is green.
All I need you is to get that blood for us. Bring it back, you got it?
Where the fuck's my team? Hey, Marcus, get over here.
You have militia and
Let's get this shit going.
Let's go ahead and go.
I need to grab a log.
Alright, I guess we're following the. Just remember, Spindrift is our fucking TL.
Law for the tank.
Say again your last militia and what?
you have militia looking to push west through Nago Valley and them setting up defenses in the town or city of Nagara.
Roger, son.
Yes, we're on our way.
Striker 1, KC1, watch your flight over Mullah Dust, Still hot.
Copy that.
Striker 1, Eagle 1, LZ has changed to 005087. How copy?
Copy.
Copy.
Gang actual, Alpha actual, be advised. Oscar Mike to objective.
Good copy. Sorry, good copy.
Striker 1, you're good for dust off.
Copy that.
Whoops. I think my helicopter's cursed.
How was it doing?
I killed two. My helicopter killed 2 people today.
No way.
Yeah, the first one is at the helipad we landed, and now as soon as we landed down, I think I pressed the release of the what is it? The brake button, and it must have slipped.
Oh shit.
And get a damn treat.
Lawson, what the heck was that?
So I have no control on my controller other than my look around and my radio.
He's sliding towards me.
Oh, it's on fire!
'Cause I was getting it. And I'm gonna get a girlfriend. 'Cause I was gonna get it. You're not getting your girlfriend. I'm gonna get trade. Am I?
Gang, Alpha Actual.
Go for Alpha.
Be advised, Stars, we've reached the first objective point, heavy contact. We are now moving to the southeast to secure an enemy machine gun position. How copy?
Good copy. Me too.
Alpha Actual.
Go for Alpha.
Roger, requesting F-22 supply drop at 018096440 elevation. How copy?
Good copy.
Roger, Tango.
Get me. Get cheeky. Damn.
Yeah, when I spawned back in, I got through over there.
Yeah, I just got hit by a Dishka. Literally, which sucks. They were dug in there.
Just got clean from the left, man. What the fuck?
See the Dishka.
Man, he just wiped somebody on the left side on the rock. Who was that? Which one of y'all was that?
Trip was it was me. Trip died first though. He came down. He came back in, logged back in and shit.
Yep, and then I died.
You were rolling. Yeah.
No idea what the fuck's going on. They're all like lemmings right now.
Roger, gang. Alpha actual break. Alpha is pushing in from the southwestern side, while Bravo is pushing in from the northwestern, looking for HVT. I'll copy.
Это первый. Я под обстрелом. Это четвертый. Это первый. Я под обстрелом. Первый. Живо. 500 метров. Я иду. Север. Я иду. Прикрываю огнем. Прикрываю огнем. Прикрываю огнем.
I'm so pissed. My game crashed.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you be.
What's up, Boiler?
What's up?
Bro, my game just crashed. I took out the 30 mil with AT, and then I took a step forward, and my game just froze. And error message, error message.
Hit him up on the main channel.
Yeah, he's over in the
or
wall.
Or you can
over
just
there.
go see him over there. I think he's over.
Yeah.
I don't think our
Probably
radios
just
reach
trying
from
to-
here, do they?
No. Killer is literally on the wall. He keeps trying to talk. Where you going?
Okay, I'll send you a PM, by the way.
Gang, I crashed. Am I allowed to be teleported back, or is that a no? I just stay here.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Disappointed, man. I was playing Sophia. I got lost like twice.
Я иду! Я иду! Иду на контакт! Первый! Я иду! Прикрываю огнем! Первый!
I didn't die the first time I crashed.
I know, yeah.
But yeah. And we just got lit up.
Okay. We got a newbie that joined. Benji over here.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Gang to Striker 1.
Go for striker 1.
Are you awake?
A little bit.
I thought I heard you snoring. Alpha's ready for RTB.
Alpha actual. Contact has ceased at objective 2 location. We are now in search of HVT. Copy.
Oh, there was no HVT at that objective. Good shit, clearing the town. Oh, oops. No HVT at that objective, this op. Good shit, clearing the town, though.
Roger, solid. With objective to complete, re-cleared RTB.
A-firm.
Roger, solid.
We're getting better, though. We are getting better at our spacing. Oh, yeah. That was a key point.
I think there was just a bit of miscommunication at the beginning.
Eagle 1.
Went on one
Alpha
tip
1.
and then to the other, and then back where we came from.
Striker 1 over Eagle 1.
Roger, we are ready for exfil. Going to be marking LZ with smoke. Confirm when near. Grid is as follows. 0311085 meters elevation. Now copy.
Good out, copy.
Roger, confirm smoke when in AO.
Maybe they completed the mission.
They did.
Nice.
Okay, I got a pack 16 on it already.
Copy. Then we're gonna get optics. If you don't have one already, actually, very specific ones they want. They want the SU-231 or the SU-230 black, I believe.
Striker 1 to all teams, go ahead and pop smoke. Roger, smoke is out, confirm color.
With a little armor on top of it.
Yeah, I like the SU-230 PVS MRDS.
Yeah, that's what I use. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one.
For the other shit, you can do whatever you want. Let's see, put whatever other attachments you want, and I feel like most people recommend a suppressor.
Striker 1, can you confirm smoke for LZ?
Too, so I'd probably
I cannot confirm.
Yeah. Once you're done with that, we're gonna go to secondary weapon.
Alright.
You can either pick the M17 or the M18, and there's no attachments for the pistols.
Yeah, I usually go no attachments too.
Alright. We're gonna go to the next tab, which is inventory.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna start from top to bottom. We're just gonna jacket. You're gonna click the add button. And you're gonna add a map and a compass.
Compass, got it.
Cool. Then back out, go to the pants.
Right.
Grab 2 bandages, 2 morphine, and a tourniquet.
Alright.
Cool.
Eyes on smoke. Roger.
You're gonna click add, and then you can add the M18 smoke, so it's colored. You can add whichever combo of colors you want. I probably would recommend having a green or a red, but it's up to you. You can run whichever color.
Okay, so the M18 green, red, purple, something like that.
Yeah, whichever one of those.
And how many?
Do shit.
You're gonna add 6 total.
Okay.
And then once you're done with that, you're gonna add the Vector 21 olive.
The Vector 21 olive in the backpack?
Yep.
Which helmet you running?
Fast SF CTVI tan, I believe.
once you're done with the backpack, we're gonna go to the vest.
Which vector again? I'm sorry.
Vector 21 olive.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, gotcha. Alright, and then vest.
Yeah, that's a vest. You're gonna click add, and then you're gonna do. So you can choose whichever 556 mags you want. You're gonna add 8 of those. Most people run the M995.
Okay, M995.
Just add 8 of those.
Alright.
Alright, and then for pistol mags, you can run the 24 round or the 17 round, whichever you want. And you're gonna add 4 of those, up to 4. Some vests only allow 2.
Okay.
And once you got that, you're gonna do the ANPCR radio.
Hold on, I'm still looking for it.
Should be at the top middle, like 4 down, I believe.
Is it with the...
It'd be in the equipment tab.
And I see it, I see it.
Cool. And then after you got that, you're gonna add 2 M67 frags.
Got it.
Alright, and then you're gonna go over to the next tab, which is the loadouts tab, and you're just gonna press the save loadout button on any of the slots.
Loadout thing, 15 supplies.
Yeah, and once you do that, you just click on it once. You should be good to go.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Owl's back. Yo, we're back.
Hey.
Yeah, I got TP'd back, and then I got put on room clearing, and Cugs and I immediately got sprayed down.
Say,
Oh, buddy.
Same. I TP'd back, took 4 steps to meet up with John. I got mowed down.
I saw that.
Nice.
Hey, all thanks for the TP, by the way.
Oh, I just turned around and 2 were dead.
Yeah, I literally did not see a single thing.
And my emotes aren't working. Go ahead.
Boy. Oh, I got a fucking major sniper right in front of us.
So, yeah.
So, do you like weather?
How about that airplane food?
Oh, hell no.
Shoulder that weapon, soldier.
You know, when I meet new people, I like very light, easy conversation. So, what are your deep and sorry.
Yeah. So good job, boys. Clearing the valley there and the town of insurgents. You guys took that north ridge and were kind of picking them off as they were down in the valley, that ravine there. And then in the town, I had it pretty set up for a epic battle in the middle of the street there as you guys wiped them out. But then for some reasons, like 10 of them went in that back lot area. I have no idea what happened. And you guys just launched a couple mics in there and took care of them.
Yeah.
But no, good job. One spacing issue. I posted in the media when you guys were up on that ridge. You guys were literally on top of each other. So I don't know if you guys were just trying to pin them down from there or what, or you were pinned down, but I couldn't really tell. I think they had just one guy taking pop shots up there. You guys were literally 2-3 feet from each other. Kind of human centipede in it. So watch for spacing there. Spread out. Alpha.
All right. Hey, great job, everybody. In the beginning as well, you know, we had great formations. Everyone got in line. Spacing was good. Traveling, everyone handled that really well. The first contact, you know, all plans go to shit. So, but it felt like, you know, we got back into it pretty well. Continued the movement to the second objective fairly well. Bravo led the way. Great job over there to spin. He did really well at keeping his guys together. And Trippin as well. And obviously, yeah, Trippin, great job at helping with Alpha, keeping everything together. But definitely spacing was an issue. And there's a lot of times, you know, myself included, that I put a lot of people in a dangerous situation by not fully reconning that area. So, you know, a lot of the casualties are on me just because of a misstep or a misread of a situation. So, do want to apologize for that. However, with capturing the town, everyone coordinated really well. Bravo, you were communicating really well. Alpha, you were communicating your positions and what you were doing really well. Shout out to Melon. The dude was fucking crushing it. Oofy, everybody, honestly, in Alpha was, you know, pretty solid. So appreciate it. And yeah, Trippin, if you got anything to say.
Nah, just like you said, all around for Alpha and Bravo was extremely well. Even after I died, I was still listening to comms. Like you said, everybody was communicating really well, communicating where they were. It was awesome.
How was that incline when you guys infield? Then you went straight up that mountain.
It was pretty bad.
It was really
I'm not
steep.
gonna lie. There was a miscommunication from the beginning. We went on one side, and then both squads were grouped up. So to avoid that, we went to the other cliff, and then ended up coming back over. And then I guess the other squad crisscrossed.
Yeah, just watching it from GM view, it looked pretty steep. I don't know how quick you guys were moving up it. But yeah, it looked pretty gnarly.
Oh, we were moving like old people fuck.
Yeah, it looked gnarly heading up there. Bravo.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to my squad. They did amazing tonight. Yeah, Ryder, Leche, yeah, I lost a few of them, but Robin, very. Yeah, I think we did good. We did have spacing issues when we were on that bridge. We were pinned down there. Got like what, guys down rocks, but we got off of there okay. Yeah, when first we were all bunched up at the bridge. That's why it killed us off there. So, hopefully get close fire across. Yeah, again, thanks. I think it's great. All any suggestions on how you guys think?
You were kind of cutting in and out. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, the whole thing.
No, just the last part.
The suggestions I think you asked.
Yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, my team lead efforts, those. That day, got anything to say? Ryder, anybody in Bravo?
No, I think
you did amazing, man.
Yeah, I think you did a great job. You were coordinating with the other squad. Yes, we did have that issue with the spacing up on that ridge. We were getting pinned down from the opposite cliff.
Okay.
And the one down at the other end. And I believe Ruckus had a spotter, or was a spotter. One of them had the MG, so they were pretty close together. No, but you did a solid job, man. I want to apologize because I was a medic and I got lost behind. Try to catch up to you guys. I know you guys dropped some smoke down there for me, and I absolutely got wrecked by the 30 mil up on that hill. But other than that, you did a great job, bro.
So when the medic went down, did anyone grab his bag?
No, they were already ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
Bravo. I made the mistake. I should have stayed with Alpha. Sorry. I should have stayed with Alpha and pushed down into the town, but I tried to catch up to the other squad and got killed. That was a mistake on my part. I took a bad decision there.
All right. Well, were you the only medic for the whole squad? For both Alpha and Bravo?
No, I believe Bravo had one. Or I was Bravo's. I believe Alpha had one.
Did Alpha have a medic?
I don't think we had a designated medic, but I know I did pick up some extra meds and all the carrying with me just in case.
Okay. Okay. Just trying to clarify in the future. Again, if there's no one else, you're it, then you're it. You know, you're trying to work between two squads if need be, if close enough. So I wouldn't really say it's any fault of your own. Just you got pinned down up on that hill by the gunner. So
Yeah, I was pretty exposed. It was I didn't expect to be that exposed and that inclined, that far away. I wasn't moving that fast.
yeah.
As I saw it, I knew I was gonna get hit, and like 5 seconds later, he spotted me, and I was down. But like I said, it was a bad decision. I should have just stuck with the other squad and rendezvoused when it was a little safer, a little closer.
And you didn't have no smoke up there to pop, try to conceal your cover or anything like that?
I had already popped on my
Okay.
smoke when we made the retreat from that hill where you took the screenshot. I started
Okay.
popping smoke,
Okay.
and everybody followed suit.
Okay. Anyone from the platoon company?
I don't know if this was mentioned already, but earlier in the op when we had an alpha in an Overwatch position, and then we had 4 of us moving down the hill, and then up a mountain. Overwatch was being provided, but once we got to the top and we popped green smoke to show friendly positions, we started getting lit up by our friendlies.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I think Lasava got hit. Fortunately, no one else got hit. But just making sure we're checking our fire before we fire, and make sure we're listening to the comms, because we said friendly on the green smoke multiple times, and we still kept taking shots. And then once we reached the top, friendly fire started again. So yeah, just making sure we're checking our positions.
Where was that? Was that fire coming from Bravo, or was it?
No, that was coming from Alpha Overwatch, I believe.
Alpha Overwatch.
I believe it was because, so I don't think our units were like fully mic'd up together, because it's kind of chaotic with that. What I was witnessing was, I heard the machine gunner unintentionally was firing, because you guys didn't look exactly like our teammates, so that's what was happening.
Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. If it happens once, like, accidentally, like, whoopsies, it happens, but we calmed it multiple times on the only green smoke on that hill, and it would just kept happening. So I think maybe it was communication error.
Yeah.
And that's when you whip out the binos and take a peek. Because I don't think you could clearly see name tags from across that valley from one ridge from the north to the south if you were looking, or vice versa. That's why you take the binos out and take a peek. And I don't know if you did or not. I'm just saying, you would think binos out, you'd be able to see them then. Anyone else?
I have a question to suggest here. Oh.
Sure.
Sacrificing weight for the backpack for the gunner to have some extra ammo. If that's possible.
You need more than 400 rounds?
Well, I mean, that one, yeah. It was kind of dried everything out, basically, at the beginning there.
And that's why, yeah. You didn't have an ammo bear?
Nope, I did, but we still ran out. Almost, so.
Okay.
We may do.
Yes.
There's no silencers for the 249, huh?
No.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, actually.
I don't think.
I
I know make believe maybe, but I don't think, like, again, I don't know.
I've never seen a suppressor on a 249.
If you go cyclic on a 249 with a suppressor on it, you're gonna fucking melt that thing.
Right, that's what I
straight melt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just asking because, like, everyone was shooting as a suppressor, and then that 249 would just start blasting away.
Right. So.
Good for blast.
Yeah, try to put on your earplugs.
Right.
When
And
I
if
was
you're
fighting for him, I just through my earplugs because we were shooting at far enough distance. I didn't have to worry about listening to close shots.
Yeah, if you have that bad boy, you're obviously going loud on a mission, right? So, anyone else?
Really went for a joyride down that mountain.
Did he? Did he? Oh, but he survived.
No, he survived. He got hit and then he started tumbling. He put the clip in.
Oh,
the community
okay.
chat.
That ass saved him, huh?
One after another. Only reason they stopped is they hit a rock.
It wasn't my finest moment.
I was sprinting towards you too. I was sprinting.
I do got a couple words if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
First off, I just want to obviously give a shout out to Hugh for running Alpha. Shout out Bravo. You guys all did great. And my big shout out is Rat. Rat, you were awesome on that. Saw great battle buddy. Your comms were amazing. When I was pushed up a little too far, you made sure you pulled me back. And if you ever need a spotter again or a battle buddy, just let me know.
Make Macro Man cry.
Hey, Rat, thank you.
You did it, Rat. You did it.
I did the Rat.
Good job tonight, guys.
Any FTOs? I think Fonzie sat out this one, right? He went to bed.
Yeah.
Savo AFK. He asleep already?
I think so. Cowboy ended up having to leave.
All right. Anyone else? All right. I think we had an action-packed day. One HVT did get away. One Waleed Todd, I believe. Saw some things with the Pakistan military, some of their firepower. I mean, that they do carry a lot more mags than the insurgents. And I don't know. Hugh, you have anything?
Hey, great job to everybody. All coordinated really well. You know, with the HVT and that whole clearing process. You know, shout out to Raider for being the last man standing against a couple tanks too. You know, went down with a fucking fight. That's what we like to see around here.
We need to get medals. He needs a medal.
You know,
Depends on his helmet.
we found out that the Pakistani military has a little bit more than flip-flops and AKs. You know, they had some MVG capabilities and fucked us up. So whenever, you know, we know the enemy composition is going to be composed of them, dude, let's be on our tippy-top shape, get those ammo bearers loaded up, those LMGs, you know, greased up, everybody on their shit. So, but good job today.
Oh yeah, and then we completed one medical aid or medical campaign, or one of 3 to possibly get that ace medical.
Flawlessly, I might add. Flawlessly.
Yes.
So true.
Great job to everybody.
So one step closer to ace medical.
Better not tell Bagel about the Hakeem incident.
What are we talking about again?
I may or may not have shot Hakeem in the fucking
I'm
ankle.
I'm making a joke. I'm specifically specifying not to talk about it.
I'm just taking accountability for my actions, okay?
Okay, I'm not going to get shot for it, that's all I'm saying.
No, Hakeem will.
True.
You know, this whole country might if Bagel finds out.
And we still
switch teams.
And still in Pastam, we can't get any traction on the textile merchant or supplier.
I'm gonna have to talk to this man myself. I might have to go find him, I think.
He's in there, man. It's one of those shops. We've seen military vehicles leave the town on both times we've been there, so it's one of those shops.
I say we go say hello.
It's always
Good little business special.
it's always it's pretty active there every time we're there.
If anyone wants to see 30 mil go boom and then me crash it like right after, it's in B.
Oh yes,
No,
I want to see that.
I want to see the clip of you chasing this gun down the hill.
My shit was fucking up, but I couldn't look down my sight, so I dropped the gun, but I forgot I was on a fucking hill, and it just slid probably 400 meters, dude.
I just hear over the radio, my gun's running away from me.
Awesome. All right. Anyone got anything before we end it? We'll be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back.
I'll definitely be here.
I got a question about the new Takistan map for the PVE. Is there a way that you could put it in the Bacon Editor loadout boxes?
And the Takistan one?
Yeah, in the Takistan one.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I thought that they were on there.
No, it's just a standard loadout.
All right.
Do the take a stand one after?
What's it?
I definitely want to.
Alright, I'll be there.
Hell yeah. Go kill some AI.
They're pretty lethal on that, huh?
They are straight deadly.
Well, they're kind of like, it's kind of like Everon again in the FIA. They're sporadically placed, so.
Yep, and they come in waves. Oh my god. It took us, there was a few of us in there, and it took us forever just to secure one compound. That's why we were late to the start of the op again tonight at 7, because we were just securing the compound. We're like, wait, shit, we're finally here, might as well hold it. But yeah, I'm thinking about heading back over that way. But yeah, if we can get that editor loadout box in there, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I'll take a look. What they have in there is just a regular. You have to complete your one compound again because it'll have to reset.
No worries.
Okay.
I mean, you can't be late to another op.
Right.
I'll join you. I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that before I go to bed.
Alright.
Radical Defense does make a suppressor for the M249.
Oh,
$2,600
no way. Holy shit.
Holy.
Valid pricing.
Insane.
Post the video.
It's in the
That's
armory. I got a
fucking
link.
crazy, bro.
Same thing he treated like a motherfucker.
3D printing, man. It's
I will
amazing.
stand corrected. I will stand corrected here in awe.
That thing better lubricate and cool itself if it's 2600.
I'll show you something that lubricates.
Hey now.
Hey.
He's a rock star.
All right, it's loaded, resetting. You boys that head on over there to the other server, PVE.
Yeah.
Takistan.
Oh.
Get familiar with the map. I think we're pretty well versed, other than the north area. Those passes are no joke on here. Your bit goes 10 miles an hour up and down it, or at least up it. So good shit.
Thank you, sir. It was a fun day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely a challenge today.
Yeah, for sure. But
Thank
it
you,
was
Big
fun though.
Boss, for showing us what
But I
challenging
liked it.
looks like.
Yeah, it made it way more interesting, I think.
Yeah. And the rain, right? Some
Raider in his last stand.
Oh, yeah, that rain was, yeah.
Mate, that was crazy.
You got
Mark Wahlberg.
you got hit through the wall, I bet,
We're in
huh?
the fucking desert. Why is it raining?
Yeah.
I went up there
like the
to
first
try to get a
stop's pretty
peek
mid.
and fucking got slapped through the wall.
I was looking at the map and I just see his little icon disappear, and I was like, that's a bummer.
And I had just answered the radio call too, and next thing I know, I was fucking dead. Hit through the wall.
Fucking the first stop with the supplies, the security team was just getting straight up hammered, man.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention, Al. That F-22 supply drop is badass.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah.
Watching the jets fly over.
The marksman squad you posted up on the ridge, all the way up there, immediate knocked me out before I even realized what happened. Like I was first, I just like, I'm like, huh? What happened?
You didn't die though, right? They just.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like a minor injury.
Very,
Everything else is
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I didn't.
More
It was.
accurate firing, scary.
Yeah.
That was the one that had us pinned down too. Yep. That was the same one.
Yep. Yeah. You guys were like picking off his other squad mates, and I saw him just keep going down, grabbing their guns, and he would head back to a rock and then take pop shots at you guys. It's pretty funny. And I see all you guys just hurry up, hit the deck.
Well, he had like 6
We were trying to keep them all moving around too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Doing pretty good, not gonna lie. Keeping them moving.
All right, boys. GG's. Make it around.
GG's.
GG's.
Good job.
Let's see you in
Have fun in the
other
PV.
place.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna pop over there just to make sure it loaded. All right.
Okay.
All right. See ya. Mhm.
Ew, I'm fucking army.
You know you fucking love it. You know you love it.
Hey, friends.
Hey, friends.
People.
All right. Let's see. Yep, we look good. Yep, looks good.
Alright. So, what do you want to say now? Just kill see it? More guys. Hell yeah. Get this done faster.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm trying to play a little bit before I go to
Need to
sleep.
get some trigger time, man.
Hello.
Have to come back in the morning.
Oh, the
Where's
name
this
colors are
10%
different.
loan? One last percent. Understand. Hey, why none of the cool stuff on you? It's alright.
As long as I have my 4 times, it don't matter.
I can't carry the backpack, right? Oh, I gotta drop the pouch freezer.
Yeah, it could be because Pro's reset.
Okay, I'm not taking the saw. Oh wait, I can
Not
carry
taking the
one.
saw, why?
I can take one belt, then I am taking it.
Nope, never mind. It's not because pouch reset. Oh, I can't select a vest after I took it off. Uh-oh. I'm gonna respawn.
Well, I'm taking the law. Or not the law, the saw.
I am good to go.
Honestly, the default loadout's fine, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but the saw is my heart, you know?
Yeah, I love it. I wanna go brat.
I mean, hey, if I get an extra mag on this server and a 4 times, I'm chilling.
I know about that anytime soon.
Alright, boy. Where we at?
Oh, I guess we gotta rank up to get more shit as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Where were we assaulting first?
We can clear that north compound or that north town.
Yeah, Donner Claw. Yeah. Down for that.
I'm not leading shit. I'm just here to shoot shit.
That's so real.
Alright, and god damn it, this fucking site, dude.
Just follow TL.
It's following you.
Roll up and kill
Follow TL.
Dude,
We don't need no TL as a PVE server. No, I'm kidding.
Follow my friend.
I gotta use iron sights,
Got no
bro.
friends.
There, Lawson's got a Vic.
Loss is ready.
Yo, what radio should
Gonna go potty.
HDFA.
Bye.